Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you all doing? Thank each and every one of you. Appreciate you guys. Yesterday was a very busy day, but I get a lot done, so I truly appreciate that. How you guys doing? How was your day? What's going on? I've been trying to do a live from my computer so long, but the internet was giving me a hard time. So let's hope that tonight everything gonna go pretty good. So how you guys doing? Thank you guys for the support. Thank you all for everything. Yes, I appreciate you guys. Yes, guys, I just wanna basically the topic basically is about talking about gardening, and also we could talk about health because the health situation is really taking a toll these days. And I remember growing up, people people only used to die from natural cause. You know what I'm saying? No, yes, no, we it's all kind of disease hitting us today. So this is the reason why I try to plant food that can give benefit to me and whoever I'm giving it to. I put my all into planting food. I put my all, I put everything because I think it's gardening is a special thing, and it comes with a lot of benefit. So I'm using the benefit them. So I'm putting my all into planting my food because I'm trying to get good healthy food from my garden. And I know everybody is looking forward for that as well. Okay, because the rate of disease study is rising, and we know where a lot of it is coming from, and we just got to try to eat more healthy, you know, try stay away from too much. I mean, you could eat meat, nothing wrong with you eating meat, because the thing about it is, if you're not eating meat, there's something you got to use to replace what the meat gives you. The meat gives you protein. So if you decide, okay, I'm not going to be eating meat, you're going to have to eat a product, something that gives you a lot of protein. Yes. So this is basically what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to encourage to get back into healthy eating, healthy living. Stay away from too much unhealthy food. You know what I'm saying? The junks. I know sometimes we love the junks. Hey, urban gardening lifestyle, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes, so is how Zoom. Thank you for being here. Thank you. What's up? What's going on? Yes, guys. So we gotta try to go more. The junks. Sometimes we love the junks. Yes, we love to eat the junks, but the benefit. Oh, you get the elderberry. Wonderful. I'm excited. I'm excited. Make sure when it growing, because they're very easy to grow. So you put it in some water, make sure you wet it really good. Okay? And I definitely would like to see a picture when it start growing. All right. Hi Cassandra, how you doing? Cassandra Dominic, how you doing? Thanks for being here. How you doing? Thank you guys for being here. Yes, guys, so let's start to promote a more healthier living, because you know what? It's wise to invest in our health today. Yes, they are sitting in water with honey. All right, all right. They're gonna definitely grow. These things grow so easy. Is one thing with them, they grow so easy. And they come up with different roots. So they don't have one root, they kind of spread out. You know, but they die back in the winter and they shoot right back up in the spring. So you might have to control it a little. But it's a very good plan with a lot of benefits. So take care of it. And I know you will. Good evening. Hi, Audrey Willis. How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Thank you all for being here. Yeah, guys. So when we look at the rate of the health situation today, I think it's really going outrageous, because I remember growing up, when I plant them out, I will shout you out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, guys. So when I was growing up, hi, G Mama Grows. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Yeah, so when I was growing up, I remember people used to die from natural cause. You know, basically natural cause. And by that, in that case, people hardly used to die. For real. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at the food they used to eat in those times, the food, it ain't a lot of things that we eat today. Hi, Tommy, how you doing? It ain't a lot of things what we eat today. That's why today I really promoting healthy food and try to grow your food healthy. Try to, stay away from a lot of chemical, because these chemical end up in our system. Because what happened is the plants suck this chemical, suck the chemical from the soil. You know what I'm saying? And then we take in that chemical. So this is the reason why I'm talking about try to grow organic, try to grow natural, try to stay away from too much chemical. Because those people in those days, my grandmother, grandfather, those people lived for like 90 years of age and was still strong because of the food. Because of the food they was, as sure as because of the food they was eating, and also good rest at night. The next thing again, that's important too. Good rest at night. Sometimes, those days, these people used to go sleep like, hello, Lashes Johnny, how you doing? Yeah, in those times, these people used to go sleep very early. So our rest is very important as well. And guys, I just want to say, man, let me see. Let me see. Do you have any suggestion on some healthy drinks? Do you make your own? Honestly, I can't give you no suggestion on some healthy drinks. I make my own drinks. I do my own smoothie. I do my own, I try to make my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you. The best thing I can tell you, try to get spinach and parsley and these things and make your own drink. You know what I'm saying? I think that you're gonna get a lot more benefit out of that. I can't recommend telling people to go drink this and drink that, because I don't. Okay? So yeah, so in those times, the people used to live a lot longer and it's because of the food and the rest. But these days, so much thing has created, in these days that, and we eating them. Sometimes even in the supermarket, they spread the food with certain thing. If you ain't wash it properly, that's chemical you intaking. Okay, so we got to be mindful. And yes, another thing when come on our health that's very important, guys. Mental health. Mental health is a real bad thing right now, because let me tell you this. Even though you wake up, you have all the money in the world, and your mental health is messed up, it's like you have nothing. So our mental health is very important. Eating healthy is very important. Also, getting a good night rest is very important, because that sleeping is what basically recharge ourselves, like a battery. Like a come on, but everyone should be drinking their own and drinking. I agree with that. Urban girl. I agree. In this time, I think everybody should be doing their own, mixing their own juice. That's just the facts. Okay. Mama grows. Since I started gardening, my mental health is improved. Listen to me, I know that's a fact. That is because, I always mentioning these things, and sometimes it might seem like, damn, he ain't tired say that, but in the garden, it produces a lot of benefit. It really help you mentally, physically, and spiritually. It really do. And you learn a lot. In the garden is like a teacher. It's like a teacher. You learn every day. Every day you step in that garden, you learn something new. Every day you step in the garden. I don't know for everybody, but for me. And the honest truth is, I've been doing garden for a long, long time. Let me see. Can you make some videos on some of the healthy drinks you make? Okay, I can do that. I can definitely do that. And I can also put the recipe, because I do a lot of oats and smoothies, but I don't use sugar. I'm gonna use like a fruit. I might use a fruit, a pineapple. I don't really add sugar, because honestly, I'm just trying to stay away from a lot of things, because I'm just trying to, I don't want, because the crazy thing about it is, guys, we live our life and we ain't pay too much attention to our health, and we save a few dollars, right? We save a few dollars in the bank. So now we get old and we can't walk no more. That's just, I don't use sugar. Me, I don't use it. I stay away from that. Yes, so when we get older now, we decide, yes, retirement. Let's sit back now. And guess what? Most of the time is when you're retired and you ain't doing too much. You mostly sit back, relaxing. That's when the sickness do start approaching you, because you're not active like how you used to be. So because of that now, or everything start coming down on you. So all the money you save all your life for, say, okay, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna live a good life, and I'm gonna save and retire and relax. Now Exactly. It do. Now, the sickness comes here. So now, your life saving that you have now, things start happening. Now you got to take that money and run to the doctor now. All the money you save, maybe you mightn't finish paying mortgage, maybe you might be renting. Now all the money you save, say, okay, or even though you pay a mortgage. Hey, hello, Urban Gardening. How you doing? Yes. So thank you for being here. So even though, how do I make somebody? Wait, let me put the thing in the thing. Anybody need for coming? If anybody wanna join, the link is in the chat. Yes. So now we save our money, right? And now that the sickness start coming down now. Every dime you save, now we heading to the doctor now. Hey, Hoyen, I'm Soen Gardening. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. Right? Now, all the money you save to live your life after, you spending it back on your health. So now they have something named health care. But I'm more refer to sick care. Why? Because it's when you're sick, they start, you understand, you need that care. So instead of me say health care, I'll say sick care. Okay? So now all the money you save going to the doctor. And you mightn't even be making enough money to say, okay, I can pay the doctor bill and I can still live my life. A lot of people, listen to me, I know an old guy, very old, and he work in a supermarket. And, you know, one day, I said, man, how you handling it, man? He said, man, I have to. I have no choice. Because all my saving went to the doctor. So, honestly, this is the reason why I promote healthy food. Try to grow your food the best way you can. I'm not telling you how to grow your food. I'm not telling you what to put on your food because it's you got to eat it. So let me put it this way. Invest in your health now. So in the long run, things might be a little different. Because if you notice, sometimes we see people 90 years old and walking around. I have an aunt, 99 years old, and if you see how she walk, and you wouldn't believe that's her age. You know, so that's what I'm promoting. Invest in your health now. Try to eat as healthy as possible. And a lot of gardeners up in here, I appreciate you guys, and I'm so love what you guys doing. You guys doing an amazing job. Plant your own food. Do what you gotta do. Thank you, RG Willis. I don't know. I don't think you have a channel, but you are a very good supporter. We appreciate you very much. Urban Gardening Chronics, very good supporter. Appreciate each and every one of you. My dad takes Zumba classes. Okay, what Zumba classes? What is Zumba? I'm not sure what is Zumba classes. Could you help me out? Yes, so Urban Girl Gardening, very good supporter. All you guys is very good gardeners. Jim Mama Grows, very good supporter. Hoen and Soen, she's a gardener, very good supporter. I mean, everybody up in here is very good supporters. Lascious Johnny, Cassandra, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, so that's why I'm really trying to promote the healthy living. Okay. Okay. Zumba Ellie Latin dance. Oh, it's a great. Oh, okay. That's amazing. I like that. Oh, it's an exercise. All right. Okay. I mean, if you're doing exercise, you're doing pretty well. A lot of people, when they get down to that age, they hardly could move around. So, an exercise, that's a next thing again. Exercising. And I know you gardeners know what I'm talking about. The garden give you a lot of exercise, but you still need to do a little extra. James Franklin, sorry I'm late. Hello, God. Thank you for being here. No, you're not late. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, he's 80. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 80 and still exercising. You know, it's wise for us to do a lot of exercising, eat healthy. I mean, I tired cities, but it's important. It might sound like I'm saying it too much, but it's important, guys. It's important. And yes, and your mental health, the gardening also help you with your mental health. Because I just be honestly, I just be in the garden, and the energy is so amazing. Sometimes I go straight down to the bushes, straight down, walking through all them bushes, just walking. I think I did a video, I posted a video this morning about that, me walking through the bushes yesterday and seeing the birds, and it was amazing. So, hoeing and sowing, the gardening is exercise for me. Yes, it definitely is for me as well. It definitely for me as well. I do a lot. I do a lot of garden. Trust me, I will be in the garden all day if I ain't have nothing to do. I will be in there all day. Sometimes I even cook in my garden. Right there, I have my little grill and my thing there where I cook. Okay. Yes, thank you. Put that on repeat to get me to sleep. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Audrey. Thank you. Because I was thinking about it too. Because it's so at peace. The song, the birds them chopping. It's beautiful. And I'm trying to upload a few videos like that as well, because as you guys know, I really like nature and natural things. I really do. I like natural thing, nature. Yeah. I plant a sweet hope. All is well. Thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, sweet pea. Thank you. Okay. Have a great. Okay. Gotta get the kids done for the night. All right, Urban God, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. And I'm excited to see those elderberry growing beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So I have a bunch of elderberries, and if anybody need a cutlings or whatever, just let me know. I don't have no problem. I already sent out, and they received them, and beautiful. I love that. Yeah, guys. So the video I had yesterday, I was going down after done walking in the garden. I decided, you know what, let me take a stroll. And while I'm walking, I start to see the birds them and the birds them making all kind of song. I say, you know what, let me record this. And I record it. You know, I record go straight down to the creek. And I even meet a beautiful flowers down there. Oh yes, that's a beautiful flowers way down in the bushes. So I cut a piece because I want to plant that. That's a beautiful flowers. Way down in the bushes I find that. Okay, James, I would love to go elderberry. Oh really? Okay, well I could get a piece for you. A cutlings with root. I have a lot of them already have root. Okay? Hey, the life of Ari. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Yes, guys, so our health is important, and I'm gonna say this too. Try to get we living in a world today where there's a lot of stress, a lot of pain, a lot of uncomfort, but you gotta just find. I would got some of those. I would the Jimama, you talking about the white flowers or the elderberry? Okay. Okay, I would also like a cotton. No problem, no problem, no problem. So that's all G Willis and G Mama. Okay. I mean, there's beautiful plants. They grow beautiful. I will email you my address. Thank you, sir. No problem, no problem. When you were in the oh, okay, 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 okay. Got you, got you. That flowers is so beautiful, and way listen to me, way down in the bushes, I walk and find that beautiful white flowers. So I'm gonna make some cotton. I already make some cuttings already, and I already put them in the soil. So I'm looking forward for them to produce. Man, the flowers is beautiful. Yeah. So guys, yes, back to the health situation. Try to eat healthy the best way you can. I mean, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean you can't eat this. I'm not telling you, oh, not to eat this, not to eat that, not to do this. I'm not telling you that because you cannot be too hard on yourself. It takes time to grow into that. Some people could just say, you know what? I stop eat this and I stop eat that. Some people it take time. So I'm not telling you to just quit eating this and quit. No, that's not what I'm saying. Set your mind as I'm gonna try to eat more healthy. If you're not, I'm not saying you're not eating healthy. I'm just saying for like who not doing it, try because it's important. We want when we in 80 years of age. We must be able to walk around. We don't want to be no chair and a wheelchair and people got to do this and do this for us. So we got to start to try to eat more healthier things. Like, I don't know if you guys familiar with guava. Of course you guys know what is guava. Guava is a superfood. I maybe say this a million times. It's a superfood. I think guava have more vitamin C than orange. And you know, we always say about, thank you, the life of Ari, thank you. You know, we always say about, oh yes, orange. Orange good for help build your immune system. Guava as well. Guava also have fiber inside of it. I have some junk food this week and my stomach was, yes, all right, okay. So I say no more. All right, I say no more, oh bad girl. Leave that, shut that junk aside, oh bad. You grade your own food now. So, all right, let me see. I've always wanted to grow guava tree. Listen me, if I could have go guava tree, I would have so many already. Because guava is a very superfood. Guava is a superfood. You know, the fiber, sometimes the fiber helps prevent people from getting colon cancer. Remember, I didn't say it cure colon cancer. I say it help. And the thing is, this is where we got to focus on. Let me see. Hey, Garden of Eden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Yes, so guava is a superfood that we must, so look into what food that benefit, that have a lot of benefit, and try to apply them. I mean, you ain't got to do it every time, but try to apply them from time to time. All right, just apply them from time to time. Listen me, I try not to eat too much salt. Basically, I just cook without salt anyway. I try to stay away from the salt. I try to stay away from the sugar. With hoeing and sowing. Okay. Hey, hi, how you doing? Thank you for being here.
I'm good. Hold on.
Wonderful.
Let me turn this down. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my sound right here.
All right, no problem.
Let's see.
And also, guys, try to drink water. Water is very good. Okay? Try to drink a lot of water. That all that helps you, from dehydrated and all these things. You know, just look in a little more deeper into the health, your health. Invest. Invest in your health, meaning look into your health. Because when we look at diabetes, I mean, this is like spreading everywhere now. Where I grew up, you never heard about these things. No, I'm seeing it's like every minute I'm hearing this person have it and this person have it. So it's just about investment, looking into your health, try to eat more healthy. All right, Owen, so when you ready?
I'm trying to figure I'm trying to figure out how to like mute the sound because I have like the StreamYard open and the YouTube open. Oh, maybe if I turn YouTube down. Hold on. Okay. I think I'm straight now.
All right, all right.
I had to
Well,
get
I
it
know you
straight.
have some information you could help us with about growing food and eating healthy food.
Well, I what I always do to try to eat healthy is like when I'm eating something, I'll always try to think about how I can make whatever dish that is, how I can make that dish healthier the next time I make it. So it's like just like baby steps to try to make things more healthy. Like, could I have used less oil or less sugar when I'm eating that? And then the next time, actually use less. Because I'm a sugar addict. I ain't gonna lie. I love my sugar, but I love being out in the garden too. And I like your nature walks and stuff, because even when we live in the city, it's there's nature out there that you don't know about until you go out there in the
Yep.
garden. Because I've seen all kinds of little things on my little patch of land. I've seen like red-headed woodpeckers, and uh, I've seen birds and bees and butterflies. I saw so many different kinds of bees last year. I was like totally surprised, because I was like, I never seen a green bee. I never seen a black bee. I had to actually come in the house and Google it because I didn't think it was a bee. So it's nice. It's nice to just be outside of the house, and I just love being in the garden.
I agree with you. I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it, and because it's a blessing just able to set your seed, watch them grow, you water them, you transplant them, watch them grow, and I mean it's amazing. It's so amazing. So yes, and I understand how you feel. Definitely. Yes, you see the thing about eating healthy, right? It's hard. It could be very difficult. It's a process, especially when you grow up eating a certain way. It's
Mhm.
hard now to break back yourself. So is the thing about it, it's a mind thing. You got to set your mind to that. You know what? I'm gonna try work on what I pay more attention to what I eat. And
Mhm.
also try not to eat too late at night. Try get that.
Mhm.
I remember back home it was like 6 o'clock. You don't eat your dinner long time. 5, 6 o'clock dinner don't eat. So now you could play. And one thing they used to tell you: sit down, digest your food. I mean, people don't. You don't have time for that these days. So it's a lot of principle that these people used to live by. That's why they used to, I mean, live so long and healthy. So it's a process. It's definitely a process. So don't feel bad. Right. Okay.
I agree, because and it's the people that you're around too, like your family.
Yep.
You'll want to eat good, but your family, they're like, "Hey, I made this pie. I made this pie. Oh, I'm sorry, I forget. You're trying to eat healthy." They'll either rub it in, or they'll try to make you feel guilty,
And then
and
you end up eating.
then you have to eat it. So you don't have a choice. You have to eat it then.
Well, it's true. I know what you're saying, but I become stubborn now, so they already know. I don't want to eat that. I'm not gonna eat it because I'm paying more attention now. Don't get me wrong. I used to eat anything as well. I used to eat whatever. But over the
Mhm.
years, when I start to see a lot of things and how things, I said, no, I got to grow my own food, and I got to pay more attention to what I put in my stomach. So it takes some time, but you're going to get there, and then the energy you get from eating healthy is way different. Some food make you feel tired, and it's like you eating but you're still tired and weary
Yeah.
with no energy, and not producing no energy.
Now I was
I
also
get
going to
somebody out
say
there.
this. James in the chat, he says that he tries to, a good tip is to try to eat the food that you grow. And I kind of got that in my head too. Like every day, I said I want to try to eat something from my garden every day. Now, it's not much to eat out there right now, but sometimes I can have like one strawberry or a piece of a strawberry because something been eating my strawberries. So I can have a piece of strawberry, whatever they left for me, or I have beans, green beans coming in. So I had some green beans in a stir fry today. So that was fantastic. I had my
Okay.
first tomato a few days ago and it was so good. I just sat here and just ate the tomato with nothing on. I just like an apple. I just ate it. I was
Yep,
like, I'm gonna
yep.
eat that. And I ate the whole thing. So that's a good tip too, is to actually eat the things that you're growing in your
Yeah.
garden. Try to eat something, one
I
thing out of your garden at least every day.
I agree with that. Yeah, because right now what I have basically in the harvesting stage is like spinach and celery. Eating
I
raw.
have some celery
Yeah.
growing, but it's like that tiny right now, so it's gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
a while.
Oh yeah. You know what? My celery them is 3 years old. They come back they go through the winter
Yeah,
and
that's
come
nice.
back fresh every year. But I just eat the celery raw just like that. I eat the celery raw. I eat the spinach raw, no dressing. Because I don't know what's in these dressing. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
crazy thing about it is things that really do not taste good is what's healthy. Let me does flavor that we add to the food, does that benefit us in any way, or it just make it taste better?
I wouldn't
So
say it make it taste better. It makes it taste different.
right,
It's
right, right, right,
because I'm with you. I could eat a salad and without dressing. And I could just eat like the lettuce, the tomatoes, the cucumbers, and I could just sit there. I could, because usually if I have salad, I eat it out of a serving bowl. I
okay,
mean, like one of a serving dish that you would put out for the family. That's how I
right.
eat my salads. If you give me a little bitty bowl like this and put a salad in there, I'm gonna be mad because that's not gonna do nothing for me. I want like a
Okay, okay,
big salad, and then whatever else I make, that's like my side dish. So the salad is always the main dish, and then if I have stuff for the salad, and then the other part will be like the side dish, and I can eat it without salad. I'll just sit there and just it's always nice and fresh and crunchy.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Hey, all things natural, Cathy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. Yes, I'm trying to eat more, get those living. That's why I'm juicing. Oh yeah, juicing is another thing too. I see Lashes Johnny, I see she does make a smoothie. Go and pick a strawberry and make a smoothie. I mean, that's really nice.
Well,
You eat.
I have a question about the juicing.
Mm.
Okay, I used to juice a lot, and then I watched oh my goodness, I don't know if you've heard of Dr. McDougall, and he's an older gentleman now. He's in the 70s now. He always promoted like a vegan diet. Now I eat probably mostly vegetarian. I eat some fish, but I try to stay away from the other types of meats and everything. But I used to juice a lot, and one thing he would say, don't juice your vegetables. He said, eat your vegetables because you miss out on the fiber when you're juicing things. So it's, because all that fiber, you can see it when you juice stuff, it goes to the side and people give
Yeah.
it to their chickens or whatever, or compost, or, you know, throw it in the trash.
I'm glad you say that because someone tell me that one time. A guy told me, he said, do you know the factories give out the junk and keep the food itself,
Mm-hmm.
because the bleaching and all these things they do, and you know what I'm saying. So the thing that they peel and then they're just giving you certain thing. The food is staying in the factory and you is getting the junk. A guy, he told me that one time.
Yep, that's so true.
Yes. Hi, Bessie, Johnny, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah, so even mango skin. Mango skin a good is something that's really good as well. They even
Mm-hmm.
sell mango skin. Mango skin, you could use mango skin for make tea. Potato skin. We peel, well, now people peel the potato. The potato skin is good to eat as well. We throwing away the food.
Yep, that's so true.
Thank you. Hi, everyday life of an OC district. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so this is why we got to pay more attention to the food instead of throwing
Mm-hmm.
away the real food and keeping back. You know what I'm saying? Like the factory.
Mm-hmm.
When we grow our own food, our food I have more nutrition inside of it. More, and this is also something I'm trying to promote for people to grow their food that they could get more nutrition instead of just growing it because you can grow it. Stay away from a lot of these things. Stay away from a lot of these things we take and throw on the root of our plant. Things that we spray our plant with. Let me see. Yes, things that we spray, we got to be aware of all these things. The thing you spray your plant with, the thing you throw around your plant. Because remember, whatever you feed the plant with is what the plant giving back to you. Okay, so that chemical, the plant could be sucking up the chemical and feed you with the chemical.
Now, the everyday OCD chick, she mentioned the type of blenders that you use too. Because I forgot the name of the blender I have, but I mean not blender, but juicer. Um, the best juicers are the ones that are they slow juice.
Mhm.
If you're gonna do the juicing, because it won't like just give you just a little bit of juice and toss all the fiber out. You'll get some of the fiber with that too. But I know the one that I had, it just juice real fast. When you put it in, it's like shoo, and on the juice comes out. But
Mm.
that's not a good one though. So like the one that she's talking about, she says she has like a Vita blend and everything is smooth and drinkable. So if you use a juicer, it takes the fiber out. If you use like a blender, then you get everything. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I probably just confused you because sometimes I'll be
No, no, no,
explaining
no,
too
no.
much.
I got what you're saying.
I,
I got what you're saying. So basically, like for instance, right? You might blend. Okay, like I know you have juicers, right? Like the juicers, we have the hole where you push down, and it just push out the juice, and all the fiber goes one side. And what we do, we throw it. Well, people, I see people throw that away. They grind carrots, they grind
Mhm,
whatever, and all they do is the juice, and all everything else go to the garbage.
mhm.
So that's not right. We throwing away the food. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, and some people say you can use it like you can use that extra stuff for other dishes, like
Mm-hmm.
breads. So that's pretty cool too.
Okay. Instead of throwing it away, could use it to.
You can incorporate it in something else.
Okay. Let me see. Use the fiber in soup and stew, and I freeze and put in smoothie. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Instead of throwing it away, you could use it in other things. So that's nice.
And dips. That's a good idea too.
It dips. Okay, you see, a lot of things. I do make smoothie from time to time, like blend up spinach, kale. I even do it with kale, and I put add a pineapple to add some flavor sometimes because I try to stay away from the sugar. So I might add a fruit to add if I'm looking for a little sweet, I might add a fruit to it. So the smoothie is a good thing, but I also like to eat the carrots just like that. I don't know. You guys ever eat sweet potato raw just like that without cooking?
Without cooking it,
Yeah.
no. I always cook my sweet potatoes. But I
You
can
never
eat it,
do that?
but I've never tried it not cooked
Well,
before. I actually have some in my kitchen right now, so now you're making me think. You eat it raw?
just like that. With the
Mm,
skin too. With the skin.
see,
Wash it
that's
really
gangster
good.
gardening right there. That's gangster gardening. Cause I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I eat it. Just I wash it really good,
I
and
suppose
I
if
eat
I
it.
had to, if it was like the a zombie apocalypse or something, and I didn't have no electricity, I might take a bite out of one. But I don't know about that.
Nikki say I never eat raw sweet potato. You guys
Look,
gotta try that.
I'm kind of old, so I don't know if my teeth could take biting into a sweet. You
Listen
know
to
how
me.
hard it is just to cut a sweet potato with a knife, and then try to bite it with your bad teeth. I don't know about that one, bro.
Yes, I eat. I let me see. I eat it. I mean, okay. Listen me. I mean, since I'm a young boy, I've been eating sweet potato. So sometimes when we in the mountain with my father, harvest potato, we run to the river, we wash them really good, and we start eating. It's delicious. I
I
mean,
don't know.
someday you boil it, try it, just try it, and maybe you could just cut it up.
You know what? I'm willing to try it. I'll try it because I definitely will have to cut it into some small pieces though, for real.
Okay, okay, okay.
But I'm like Garden of Eden.
Hi,
I eat
Stephen
carrots too. I eat
from
carrots all
Joy.
the
How you
time.
doing? Thanks for being here. Yeah, what did you say?
They eat the raw carrots. I eat the raw carrots too.
Yes, I eat the
But
raw carrots.
but
Yeah,
sweet potatoes, that's a whole different animal when it comes to crunchiness.
it's delicious. You need to try it. It tastes good.
I
It
I
tastes
believe
really
you. I
good.
believe you.
Yeah.
I'll try anything. Well, no, I won't. I'm getting ready to lie. I was getting ready to say I'll
Oh,
try anything once, but I try
it's yours, so sweet.
that way.
Okay. Try it. You growing potato? You growing sweet potato? Growing sowing, you growing
I,
sweet potato?
no,
Oh,
I,
okay, okay.
I want to. You know what? I can make the slips because I actually have a sweet potato in there that's already making slips for me
Okay.
in my kitchen. But I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get around to it. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Hey Dan,
It's delicious. Oh, just know about my child
Dan, I need some Everglades tomatoes. You got some seeds?
and sweet potato raw. Yes, potato is delicious. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Hold on.
Oh,
Dan,
garden.
how you doing, Dan? Thanks for being here. How you doing? Let me see. We are accustomed to butter, cinnamon, and sugar. Well, I mean, I guess everybody have the thing they was doing. You know where they eat, where they grew up from. But you know what too? Sometimes the food we grow up from. Sometimes we grow up eat. We love to eat this. We love to eat fried chicken. We love to eat. And we continue with that, right? Instead of we say, all right, you know what? I grew all my life eating this. I'm gonna change my dish, my diet. Like I know someone, you can't get them to change the way they eat. Oh no, this is how I grew up. This is what I'm eating, and at the same time, they have situation, health situation. So I'm saying, why you don't try to change your diet and try to eat a little more healthy? Try to eat more vegetables, but some people just stubborn and there's so much you can do.
I'm kind of I'm kind of stubborn. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little stubborn when it comes to the food, but I do understand that probably most of the illnesses that we have can be controlled by our diet for sure.
Yes, I mean, eating, I mean, it could be, it could make, because, I mean, you grow up a son where you just love what you're eating. But all it takes discipline, though. It takes some, you got to discipline yourself. You know what I mean? No one can make you change your diet. You got to do that yourself. And at the same time, it's not going to happen overnight. It definitely not going to happen overnight. This is an excellent topic. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, to me, it's very important. It's very, very important.
Dan says he loves sweet potato fries, but do you love sweet potato fries cooked or raw? Okay, because Dan, you're an island guy, so I want to know: have you had sweet potatoes raw?
Dan, don't tell me you never eat sweet potato raw.
Inquiring minds want to know. Because I think this might just be Planter TV's thing. Might be a thing with him, okay? He garden gangster. He's a garden gangster.
I've been doing it from a very young age. I'm telling you that. Very young age. Just harvest, run to the river, wash them up really nice, and start eating.
See, that's gangster right there. First of all, run to where? The river.
Yeah.
Okay. The river, that's the first thing, and wash it off and then just eat it from the river. That's garden gangster. You're a garden
Yeah.
gangster.
Yeah, because I mean, okay, put it this way, right? Sometimes we in the mountain, right? And the water is wet. It might rain, and the water is wet, and then we might have 2, 3 grain of matches, right? And we're trying to catch the fire, and then the 3 matches end up broke, and we never catch the fire. Then we hungry, right? We gotta eat. What we used to do
Gotta
as
eat.
well, coconut. We used to go and look for dry coconut. Bust them, oh, dry coconut where they make everything with. Coconut, the one that great. We used to get the dry one, bust it open and just eat. Sometimes you eat it till your belly start hurting you because you're not supposed to eat too much.
Oh,
It
the
could start
coconut.
hurting your belly. Let's see. Oh, Dan say he know you can juice it. He never eat it.
I
Well,
might
I
try
did. I'm
that.
telling you.
I might try to juice. I've never tried to
Yes,
juice
I
sweet
juice
potato
the recipe
before.
with
I
the
wonder can
cream.
my
Okay.
juicer handle it? If it gets broke down, I'm gonna blame it on Dan for making that suggestion. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
Hopefully
only
it
as
won't
healthy
my
as
juice won't
our
break
diet
down.
and exercise. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. We only as healthy as what we eat and it's for real. Guys, even if just getting up and go for a walk in the morning sometimes or at evening could add a lot of benefit to you, honestly. Because you see, some people say, right? Oh, I go to walk every day. I exercise. No, you need something that keep your heart pumping. Like you moving, you keep doing, you exercising, whatever you're doing. Not because you go to work, mean you exercising. I mean, you're doing some work, but you need a little more than that. You need to get that heart pumping. So exercising is something we should look into. Eating healthy and exercise. So going and so and so, what you have planned so far? What you guys have planned so far? What's you guys going doing in the garden right now?
In the garden right now, well, I have a lot of stuff going in the garden. I have freed up room already in my garden for other things because I'm in Florida too, so we can start early. Well, technically, I should have been gardening over the winter time, but I was a little bit lazy. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I don't feel like it, so I just restarted. And so I've gotten some radishes out. I got bean plants that are producing beans. They're like on their second flush of beans right now. I got some mustard greens that I've been able to pick some, strawberries, and I got bell peppers that are going. And I'm just kind of succession planting as well. So even though I got some plants going, I'm planting more seeds like in my solo cups. And
Mhm.
then that way, that gives me time to figure out where I'm going to put things because my garden is so small. So I'm like, okay, I want this. So I'm going to plant it in my solo cup. And while it's growing, I have time to plan out where it's going to go in the garden. So that's kind of how I've been doing things to
Okay,
kind of keep
okay.
things going. So if some dies, there's something that can go in its place.
Well, at least you're doing your thing, and I see you doing your thing. I just love to see people plant the food and growing their food. That's a blessing. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people getting into it now, which means a lot because sometimes we growing food, right? We growing food, and we meet so much of obstacles sometimes. You know what I mean? Because we meet the oh gosh, cabbage. I barely plant cabbage this year because I use vinegar and water mixed together. But what this year I kind of stay away from the cabbage because I really don't want to spray nothing in the garden. You know what I'm saying? And with the cabbage, I have to spray something because the worm and the white flies. Because
I feel your pain on that one because I didn't want to deal with the squash bug, so I didn't do any yellow squash or zucchini because I don't feel like it. Maybe later on in the fall I may try to grow some when the squash bugs are not as prevalent because once the summertime hits, it's crazy. And also what Dan said too, he said he's going to be putting out his heat tolerant plants. And that's something that I didn't do last year, but this year I've really been looking for the heat tolerant type of
mm,
plants to put out. So that's what I'm trying to grow as well. And I'm always watching Dan's channel because I might not comment on there, but I'll be watching because Dan is really close. He's close to me. I think we're in the same zone here
okay,
in Central Florida. So I always watch and see what he's growing. So if he has it in his garden, I'm gonna put it in mine.
okay. Well, The thing with me, right? The thing with me, I don't plant pepper how long since or since the 2nd of April, because the 2nd of the 4th, because it was planting days. Because I plant with the moon.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys must really look into that.
Well, maybe you can explain it to us.
Well, okay, let me put it this way. When I was young, growing up young back home, my father, he was a farmer, my mother as well. And he used to plant by the moon. He also tell me never to harvest on a full moon. Especially say you wanna your fruits. You don't harvest it because on the full moon is when they get to that stage where they become, fully ripe, full. So what you do, you either plant harvest them before the full moon, or you wait till the moon turn back, going down. Then you harvest. That's when they have that rhyme inside of it that you can last. It can last for a long time. If you harvest on the full moon, it's gonna start spoiling very fast. Let me ask you, do you guys know about bamboo?
About what?
Bamboo.
Mm-mm. Is that
Okay. For
are you
who?
speaking English?
Yeah. Let me ask Dan. Let me see if Dan's still there. Dan, you know bamboo?
Oh, bamboo?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know about bamboo, but I've never tried to grow it. I know it grows fast.
Okay. I used to
Are
choose
you
thought it
eating
too.
that too? Are you eating bamboo also? Because
No,
that's
no, 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 no.
oh, I was getting ready to say because for
I'm
real,
gonna
I can't.
explain a little about bamboo for you. Okay. I used to chew thought it 2 times. I need to stop. You definitely need to start back. I remember when my grandmother used to say, "Boy, chew your food," because you try you and she begging you to chew your food. So thank you for reminding me. All right, so let's go back to the bamboo. Oh man, God, see, I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. Don't I'm trying. Okay, with the bamboo. If you cut the bamboo on a full moon, because what we used to do, we used to cut bamboo for right bamboo shoots. Yeah, definitely. We used to cut bamboo for like build lettuce stand. When I say lettuce stand, we used to build a stand with the bamboo and put dirt on it and plant food like lettuce, celery. So we used to use that. So the thing is, if you cut it on a full moon, the bamboo start dusting up very fast. But if you cut it before the full moon, it will last you for a long period of time. So these things are experience I have with the moon from a young boy growing up. Okay, let me see.
So what about okay, so that's like when you harvest things, but what about when
Yes,
you plant?
planting. Okay, no. I was talking about the bamboo. No, I'm gonna talk about the vegetables now. Okay, we have planting days for food that produce above ground, like fruit trees, cabbage, tomato, pepper. We have planting days. The moon, you say, yes, the moon. I'm, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, the moon up there that you see at night. Yeah, right. So we have vegetables. We have vegetables that grow above ground. So there's planting days for that. It goes according to the size of the moon. Okay? Then you have planting days for I got him. All right. Look, Dancy got him by the moon too. Okay. This is all right. Okay, he have a book named The Old Farmer. No? You guys use that, but I been planting with the moon before I heard anything about the old farmers. Since I'm a little boy, my father telling me. So okay, we have the potato that grows under the ground. Now we have a planting day for food that grows underground as well. So when you plant, say for instance, tomorrow is a planting day. I guarantee you it's gonna rain today or tomorrow or the day after the planting day. Every time there's a planting day, it's rain, and we know how important it is for that rain after we plant. So it have planting days in every month. I did a video where I was showing you guys where I plant some potato on the planting day and some not on the planting day. And the potato I plant on the planting day, they're about this height. And the other one now trying to shoot out the ground. So the moon is a very good thing to follow while planting. Okay, let me keep up with the chat. Hi Duval, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay. What does bamboo take? No. Never eat bamboo.
I feel like I would be like really behind on my planting if I tried to plant by the moon. Cause because I'm a little bit inconsistent. I just try to like plant when I feel like it. I'm just like, okay, I need to get this stuff done. Let me just do it today when I have time. But if I did it by the moon, I feel like I might be a little bit behind the curve.
Okay. I need a garden by the moon handbook. All right. Okay. I'll get that. I'll get that for you. Okay. Let me put it this way, right? If you want to plant by the planting day, you ain't got to plant everything by the planting day. Just make sure on that planting day, if you have anything to plant, make sure you plant them on that day. You see, look, Dan also tell you he used that as well. You understand? So Dan is a gardener and he used that as well. So Dan could tell you what I'm talking about. It's a very good thing to do. Planting with the moon. Your food produce a lot more. You have some nice potato. Your trees then produce a lot more because I've been doing the experiment for years. I've been planting by the moon, then I plant some over here, not by the moon, and I look at the result. So I already did my experiment a long time ago. So this is why now I can tell you guys about moon planting because it really works. Okay, James.
That's something I'm gonna have to consider and kind of get more information on. I know when I was a kid, in our kitchen, I used to live with my aunt, my great aunt, and she was a farm girl. And they always had calendars that had like the moons on them, like if it was a full moon or a half moon or a quarter moon, and it always showed that. And I knew, even then when I was a kid, I knew about planting by the moon, but I just never really like looked into it. So now since you all are mentioning it, that's something that I probably would look into is how to plant by the moon, because I know it does make a difference.
It definitely do.
And I know you can get a lot of information off the Old Farmer's Almanac website too about
Well,
that.
they have the book. I think it's the same people have the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically, I know it works. And
And you can get the book from the library too if you don't want to buy it. Because I did that last year. I think I did a video where I looked through the Old Farmer's Almanac book that they sell, but you can always get it from the library. So that's what I did.
and okay, and that books, it like Dan said, it tell you about fishing too. It a matter of fact, I think you guys should look into that book because it tells you a lot of things when to do it. Like for instance, when to clean up your garden. It tells you when to do that. And I realized for myself it works. The moon planting is it really works. Because say for instance, two sides of the garden, right? I clean up this side on the day of the moon that recommend for cleaning, and I do that on another day. Then when I look now, the side that I use the moon ain't start growing, but the other one already raised up bushy. So I do my own research on that, and it definitely works. Okay, let me see. There is special days to plant root crop. Yes, yeah, and I was explaining that to them. Like potato, they have their special days for the root and the underground and then above ground. Okay, let me see. Okay, the book pack with okay, Dan know about it as well. So it's not me just talking. Dan know about it as well. But I learned from my father, and he didn't have no book. You know what? There's a book now, but my father didn't have a book, and
Yeah.
I mean, he understand a lot of things. You know, I guess he learned from his grandparents and those people. So now the information, the farmer's almanac grab the information and put it in a book. But the information was always out there. Yeah.
Uh-oh. You got somebody, you got a troll.
Is um, let me get what? Let me
You
get
got a
this.
you
How
got
you
a
get?
troll in there you got to get rid of.
How you do that? I don't know how to make nobody mud here. How you make anybody mud?
I don't remember because I don't have that ability yet. I only have like,
Okay.
almost
All
600
right. I block the
subscribers.
user. I,
But I
okay.
think
I
you should be
block the
able to
user.
click on the dots next to them.
Yeah, I block them. Yeah, I block them.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
yo. Okay. Yes, we're trying to have a good time, and people always we're trying to get we're learning from each other here. We ain't got time for the games. Yes, guys. So yeah, so look into it. Look into it's something to look into. Okay. James Franklin is a great book. You see, it ain't me alone. There's other people who know about that book as well. Okay, someone report them their message deleted. Okay. Wow. Yes, guys. So yeah, so I recommend exercise, try to eat a little healthy, and don't give up your garden. Do not give up that garden. Even you got, well, I see a lot of people doing it on their balcony. A lot of people doing it everywhere now. People doing it indoor as well. What they call it? They call it
The hydroponics.
yes, yes. People doing it indoor as well. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. However you can, grow your own food. Let me see. Question: I cut my seed potato and left one eye on each piece. Once they scalp, I can plant them. Yeah, of course. I just plant them the same day. I cut them today and I plant them. And I have no problem. But everybody have their own way.
I tried to like cut the potatoes like people say and then wait for them to scab over. But when I
Hmm.
cut it and I waited, they just molded. And then I didn't think I could use them at that point, so I just
But
composted them.
they still had the eye.
Yep, they still had the eyes.
No, you should plant them. You
You
should
know what?
plant them. Because
I was just thinking that they weren't gonna be any good anymore because they had that mold on them.
no, remember the potato does end up decaying under the earth. Is the eye does continue grow. And that does decay and then roots start pushing. It don't remain a potato. So even it start pushing more, still push it in the soil.
Okay. See, I'm
Yeah,
learning a lot tonight.
yeah. And I plant, listen me, everybody develop their own skill, which I understand, but a matter of fact, I did a video showing how I cut them, plant them the same time, and right now they're growing up really nice. But some people gonna say they get the scalp force, which I understand. But to me, you could plant it the same said day you cut them. Okay, let me see. Yes, Urban. Let me see. So Urban, let me see what did let me see. Let me read over a question. Yes, once you leave an eye on it, that's good. Sometimes I even plant potato without the eye, and it grow eye from under the ground. I cut them up, plant them, and they just shoot up. Okay. Oh, I bought. I had to scrap them. Oh, I thought you. Listen me, everybody, Urban, everybody have their own way. I do not scrap them. I cut them, I plant them right away. If you want to do your own experiment, put a few pieces on the day you cut them and just scrap the rest, and then you're gonna see the difference. Because this is basically how we learn, doing our own little experiment. Okay, let me see. But you don't have to always cut them. No, you don't have to always cut them. But why I cut them? Because I get more root out of them. Instead of me planting a whole potato, I'm gonna cut that same potato in 3, 4 pieces. So now I have 4 roots of potato instead of one. So that's my reason of planting them, of cutting them. Okay, let me see again. I cut them. I want more plants. Definitely, definitely. That's why I cut them. Okay. You can peel the potato and still grow the potato. Oh, I believe you can, but I never done that before. I definitely believe you can, but I never did it before. Okay, let me see. Done. I have potato growing in my compost just from peel skin. Oh, really? No, well, I gotta try that too, but I never really see that part. You see, we learn something every day. That's what I'm saying. Every day we learn something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I I keep piling dirt on the top as they grow? Well, if you putting them in a container, yes, you should definitely plant them down in the hole. And while they're coming up, you keep adding soil. Yes, you should definitely do that. Because you don't want to plant them right to the top of the container. You want to make sure they're down so they have room that the potato them could grow and spread. Okay. I received a old farmer almanac from Michael Farmer. I'm now looking into it and I see where I'm planting the. Okay, all right. Do you so now you have that book. Do your own research and you're gonna see for yourself. So no one wouldn't have to tell you no more. Follow the days, plant some on the same day and plant some on the other day and look at the result. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. One potato will boast many offspring because you will have many vines and you can pull soil up to the vines and produce even more potato. Oh, this is helpful. Okay, with the potato, yes, molding it up, softening it up, pulling dirt up to it, that's wonderful. That's good because that's exactly what I do every time. But for me, I believe for what I see, when I cut them, I get more holes. So now I have a whole potato here, and one here. So I have four potatoes to take care of instead of one. So for my experiment, my little research I did on potato, I think I get more from cutting them because every piece produce a root for itself for you to take care of. So you could mold it up the same way, but you know you have three, four different holes to mold up. Okay. I did it last year. What you did last year, you cut the potato. Let me see. Nature is always teaching us. Oh, yes, I learn something every day. I will not tell anybody I know everything because every day I learn something new. Let me see. Okay, all right, okay, no problem. We learn every day. Okay, we love try not to plant it in soil. That pack. The low soil is best for bigger potato. Yeah. And you see, I don't plant potato in container. Yes, I have a few, just because I want to show that you could plant potato in container as well. But I mostly do it in the ground. So what I do, I keep molding them up. You got if you plant, it's important to keep the soil soft because if the soil soft, the potato able to grow even more. So yes, potato needs soft soil. Okay. I'm in 9A. I planted my red skin potato the end of January. They are really good size now. I'm pulling them out of the container Saturday if no rain. What you do? You gonna transplant them outdoor now? Okay. I mean the weather is changing, the weather is getting better, so that's a good thing. Yep.
So now she has to make sure it's not a full moon, right? When she harvests her potatoes.
Right. Don't
I got
harvest them
that
on a
part.
full moon.
I,
Never harvest on a full moon. If
I
you
got
want
that
them
part
to last,
though.
yes, they could last. I mean, you can. Don't get me wrong, guys. You can harvest on a full moon,
You
but it's not
can.
the best thing to do if you want your food to last a long period of time. They could start to spoil faster if you harvest them on the full moon. And I want you guys to do, listen to me, don't take my word for it. Do your own research on this thing. Do your own research and see the result for yourself. Okay. The moon causes high tide and it wax phase from the new to full effect soil moisture in a similar way. Yes, because it's true because what happened is anytime anytime you there's a planting day, the soil get moist. Is either it's gonna rain to moist the soil the day of the full moon or the day after. You know what I mean? So that's why I see that connection. Every time there's a planting day, it's gonna rain. Do your own research, guys. I want you guys to do your own research. This is about here we want people to gather information and do your research at the same time. Do your own experiment as well. That's how you get better. That's how you know, okay, yes, this is what war, this do war. So, so do your own research, guys. Saturday should be a new moon. Okay, that's cool. With just not a full moon. If you want them to last, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see. We went crab tapping on a full moon for fuller crab. Right, that's when they're gonna be mature. That's exactly what I'm talking. The full moon makes the thing mature. Right. You understand? But if you do it before the full moon, you're gonna still have that rhyme inside of it. That's gonna make it last longer.
Oh, I also wanted to mention, because I actually have this on my calendar. If you have a Google Calendar, you
Mhm.
can actually download a calendar that has the moon phases.
Okay.
So mine has it on there. So I do see where on Saturday it's a new moon.
Okay, so she right. You're right.
It's the calendar name is Phases of the Moon. So if you have Google Calendar, you can add that calendar to it as well.
Okay. Dan say yes. All right. James Buffin, Buffin. Okay. Oh, jeez. Saturday is a new moon. Okay. All right. I like that. Everybody doing their research. It's a real connection. Everything is connected. Moon, water, all. Definitely. That's why I talk about nature so much. That's why I talk about nature because I see the connection. I see the connection between we, the plant, the water, the moon, the sun. We all need each other. So there's a connection between all of us. So it's very important. So we talk about the new moon. So I want you guys to do more research on the not the new moon, the planting by the moon. Do some research, do your own experiment, because I guarantee you want to see things that amaze you. Definitely. Yes. Is there anybody want to come up and okay, okay. Damn. Walk with nature, not against. I definitely, definitely walk with nature, not against nature. You cannot walk against nature because it's not gonna turn out. It's not gonna turn out right.
That's true.
Yes,
I've
definitely.
tried it. It never goes good.
No, never walk out right trying to walk against nature. So we just gotta get more tuned in. Get more tuned in because with me, I just love that peace of mind. I just love that walking through. Basically, the thing about it is you cannot walk into these bushes. You cannot scared of snake. You cannot. I walk to these places without any fear. Yeah, no, maybe that's why I don't see anything. I walk to these places without absolutely no fear.
That's because you're a gangster gardener.
Well, I guess so.
That's why.
Yeah, no, absolutely no fear. I go. Technology has been working out for me with StreamYard. All right. Oh, it has not been. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. With hands in the door. Okay. Hey, hands in the door. How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. What's going on? Yes. Yes. So I go to the bushes. I go to the bush. Okay, I make my own compost with like leaves and rotten chichong. And then sometimes I just go to the bushes with a bucket and a rake and a shovel and just rake with some leaves and get some beautiful compost underneath there. So, but you can't be scared of snake. You definitely can't be. If you're scared of snake, you lose it out.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Nope.
yeah. I
Nope.
walk with
I
cutlass.
see everything in my garden.
Be in
I saw
them
one snake
bushes.
in my garden last year, and I've been on the lookout for him ever since.
Oh man. I just love to walk through the bushes, man. You know, there's an energy up inside that bushes. There's an energy up inside there.
And I gotta
You
have
guys
my
need
little
to
stick.
feel that
I gotta have
energy.
my stick. Make sure I don't run into no spider webs, and because I done seen some people show some spiders on their videos, and if I saw spiders like they see, I would not be gardening.
Oh, really?
And some of those spiders are humongous.
Okay, hands in the door. Oh, healing up everybody. Okay. And don't get me wrong, I don't like snake, and I wouldn't say I don't scare a snake. But I do not walk with that fear looking for snake. If I think about snake, I would not go to these bushes. You check what I'm saying? Because it's like a forest.
I get what
Trees
you're saying.
everywhere.
I get what you're saying, but
Yeah, so I walk without fear in order to go to those bushes. Don't fool with snake. No, I don't. But I'm not trying to make this stop me from getting my compost in those bushes. Let me see, Dan. I'm not scared, just very cautious. I think that's where I'm at. I think that's where I'm at.
I'm with you, Audrey. She says she'd rather have snakes than spiders. That's me.
Okay. So wait. The spider. Which spider is dangerous, guys? The black one? What kind?
They're all dangerous for me because I'm probably gonna turn around, run, and fall or something. So they're all dangerous.
Oh, really? Oh,
That's
wow.
yep. No spiders for me. I don't know. I don't even know which snakes are the dangerous snakes. I just stay away from all of them if I can.
Every type of bug insect can be found in Florida. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Wow. Hands in the door, black widow. What? Black widow spider hands in the door? Or snake? Which one is that? I do spider over snake, Eddie. I think I deal with the spider too, for real. Them snake, man.
Ooh, y'all gonna give me nightmares. Stop talking about those spiders.
Okay, I got to. I don't like the jumping. Okay. And oh, okay.
See,
Wow.
hands in the dirt. Your planting stick. That's my spider stick. I go around the garden. You plant with your stick,
Forward,
and I look for spider
forward,
webs with my
in the
stick.
wood. Yeah, I think I'm more worried about the snake as well, for real. I think now the spiders you could try defend yourself with them snake mashing one of them, walking and step on one could be a problem.
Yeah.
I can count my blessing. I've seen snake in my garden, but I feel for the one I don't. Okay. I'm more worried about snake because I've been in the woods. Right? Okay. Yes, I don't think about them. I really don't. Because if I do think about snake, I'm definitely not gonna go through those bushes for real. Yeah. Nikki says you're afraid of fire. Okay. All right. I don't like how they look, but I'm not really scared of them. Okay. I guess we all scared of something now. But when I see snake, I don't bother them. I go my way. They go their way. All right. That's how it goes. Oh, gee. I will use a stick to go. But you gotta defend yourself, Miss Orgy. Let me see. Okay. Yes, guys. So, like I was saying, guys, don't give up on your gardening. Just keep planting. And also, just try to get some herbs. And you could find herbs that come back every year. So you ain't got to be planting them every year. We have a lot of them grows and come right back. So look into that as well. And try to eat as healthy, try to exercise, try to invest in our health because we don't want to get a doctor when we reach retirement and supposed to sit back and enjoy the last days. We don't want to be giving the doctors our money. Okay, so let's try to invest in our health a little more. Frog creep me out. One jump on my chest one day. I captured it and took it for a drive down the street. Oh wow. I see why you don't like them. I see why. I give you a yes. Don't exactly. I'm traumatized. Yeah. Wow. I'm not really scared about the frog, honestly. I'm more worried about the snake. But looking at them, sometimes you don't want it jump at you, you don't want it touch you, but okay. Nikki, frogs are good in the garden. They eat the bugs that eat your food. Okay, all right.
Well, that's good because I always see frogs, and there is 1,253,000 lizards in my garden. So
Oh yeah. Well, lizard. I don't think lizard eat your food. I
no, they
think
don't eat the food.
right. They eat the bugs.
Yeah, they eat the bugs.
Mm.
And I also heard, which I don't think is true, but I heard that if you see lizards like in your yard or in your garden, then there's probably no snakes around. But I don't think that's true because when I saw that snake last year, I still saw 1,257,000 lizards in my yard.
Oh
So
really?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. With hands in the Dodgy frog, legs are delicious. Oh, oh man. I never eat, I never. When I heard
That's
about people eating frog leg, I said, damn, I ain't know people eat frog legs.
they
Okay,
taste
I
like
did
chicken.
oh, really?
Yep. I've had frog legs before a long time ago. They taste like chicken,
Oh,
but they don't have
wow.
that much meat on them.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay, Nikki says I have lizard in my yard. They scare me. They are so fast. No, lizard ain't gonna do you nothing. I don't. I can't remember anybody ever say lizard did anything to them. Lizard more run from you, right?
Yeah, they just run from you.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
they just sit there. They're like, "You stay on your side of the garden, I stay on my side of the garden, and we're all
Okay,
happy." And they just crawl all over the place and lay out in the sun and
okay.
scurry around, but they don't bother me. So I don't bother them.
All right. When most snake hear noise, they try to get out of your path. Well, that's the one of them. Yeah, I like the song of that. Not the one who try to attack you. He couldn't eat them all. Funny thing is, I eat fraglet when I was back in high school. Actually, it tastes like. Oh wow! Oh wow! You learned something. So you guys eat know about frog leg? I really no. I never eat it. I couldn't stand seeing them. Much less eating them. You know. Okay, let me see. Frog leg.
Those lizards do be jumping. They be jumping around like crazy.
Okay.
I call them raptors because they act like the raptors on Jurassic Park.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. Hold on. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. Start running through the woods, screaming at the top of it. Okay. You should not have any issue with bugs. Frog legs look like little chicken wings when they cook. Wow. Wow, well, almost everybody eat frog legs here. I guess the only person is me.
Just like those sweet potatoes, the only person is you. Same thing. Nobody else eating those raw sweet potatoes but you.
Well, I'm
So
still alive.
they say if it's it's not everybody else. It might be you. It's
Well,
one of those.
well, that's true. But I know a lot of people eat raw potato. I mean, that was the thing one time.
Mm-mm.
Not me. No
That's not.
frog leg.
That's not a
That
thing. No.
alligator isn't bad. Alligator. I have not frog leg in here. Wow.
Stacy, my name is Liz. My name is Elizabeth. So if you remember Queen Elizabeth, that would be me. I'm Queen Elizabeth.
Try you frog legs. Try your frog legs. You are potato eaters. I'm telling you, you gotta try the raw sweet potato. I'm telling you, with the skin too. Not even peel it. Wash it really good and just start huxing on it. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, Bengal, you too? I used to catch frog as a child. Don't want to eat them with this. Yes, I couldn't. That's the thing. They used to be jumping around the yard and stuff, and we trying to kick them and stone them. Not trying to eat them. But now I'm hearing it taste like chicken, so I guess it's a good thing.
If you like chicken.
If you like chicken, fry. Damn, hands in the dot, you going on bad man. Fry alligator? Nah, I never eat that either. Wow.
It's all good, hands in the dirt. It's all good, Stacy.
Yes, try it. Try the sweet potato. Try it. Let's see. Please, that's what I thought. Okay.
You know what? You might just be telling us about that
Yeah,
sweet potato thing.
well,
I
something.
think you should eat some
What?
on video. Like when you come
Eh?
on video, we want to see you like actually eat a raw sweet potato.
Well, you
Okay.
know what?
You
I'm
got to give us a
definitely gonna
close
do
up
that.
too, so we can make sure that that is
Okay,
definitely a sweet potato.
I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna create a video with that. Thank you for telling me that. For
That's a
real.
that's a content idea for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. With Dante, you have something? No, Dan, I don't. Nah, I ain't gonna. Nah. I don't eat meat, Dan. So I don't think I gonna ever try the frog leg.
Do you eat fish or you don't eat any
You know,
meat?
I used to eat fish, but I eat no fish for like the past 2 years. All I'm eating now is just vegetables, no salt. I'm just trying to, not so I eat them to sis. Okay. All right. Okay. Boy, but I'm still more good. It's like eating a carrot. All right. Looks okay. Duval, you hear what Duval say? It's like eating raw carrot. You guys missing out. I'm telling you. Those
We gon'
these
we
potato
gonna
skin.
see.
Hmm?
We gonna see. You know
Yeah.
what? I might eat one on video and see, because I have some sweet potatoes, so
All right.
I'm
So
gonna have
create
to
a
try it.
content and let me
So
hear
it's
how
gonna
it
be the
is.
it's gonna be the raw sweet potato challenge.
Beautiful. This is you, you know. Oh man, it's a blessing to have you guys, man. Thank you guys for real. You guys made me laugh because I never eat frog legs, and you guys never eat sweet potato raw. I think you guys been in our city too much, man. You in the mountain, listen me, and I will still do it today. I will still eat sweet potato raw today.
Hey, when I was younger, I was getting ready to say the only sweet we never had sweet potatoes, but we did, but it was just like, with sugar and cinnamon and all that stuff.
Okay,
But because I'm from one of them old traditional black families where they doctor up everything and make it
mhm,
super unhealthy.
okay,
So, and we were kind of limited in the types of vegetables that we had too. We had, like, lettuce, tomatoes, and my mom said, she was like, if we was lucky, we had cucumbers, and we didn't get carrots, or I didn't have broccoli until I was like grown, or
okay.
cauliflower. It was a lot of vegetables I never had until I was grown.
Sipping some salt, says she in. So I mean, we have two challenges then. We have the Rock Hill challenge, and we have the sweet potato challenge. All right, that song good. That song good. That song good. Okay, I'll take you
Oh,
up
you
on
got some
that.
more people that said they ate it raw. Can't believe it. You got some peeps on your side.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Okay, save and sanctify. How you doing? I'm from the countryside. We eat potato. All right, all right. You hear what I'm saying? So it's not me alone. Okay, I have company. Yeah, we used to eat, and it really tastes delicious. This ain't no joke. Just like Duval say, it tastes like it's just like you eating a carrot. Hands in the door. Raquel is always in my salon. Okay, all right. Raquel challenge in scared. Okay.
Y'all, we're not talking about kale. We talking about sweet potatoes.
It's Raquel with the cold taco topping. Okay. Nikki. Shout out to the countryside. Oh yeah. But the thing about it, I did not grow up in the country. I grew up basically in the town. But we had lands. So I was able to go in the mountain and with my parents and plant food and stuff. So this is how I eat a lot of these things. A lot of raw stuff I eat. What about raw peas? Do you ever eat raw peas? Do you guys ever eat raw peas?
Raw peas.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, pigeon peas. I don't know if you guys call it a different name.
I've never had pigeon peas before, but I saw Dan did a video. I think it was last year. He had did a video where he was growing some pigeon peas. So that was something I was considering growing, but I've never had them before.
I used to eat them raw. I used to grind the green, shell them, and eat them. It's a lot of things we can eat. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about, hands in the dot. Ital. That's my thing right there. Ital. No salt. Ital don't you don't cook with salt when you cook in ital. It's just vegetable, whatever you're cooking, but no salt.
I've eaten like the sweet green peas off the plant, but if you give me like a can of peak green peas,
Mm.
I'll throw that can back at you
Oh yeah.
because that's
Yes,
some
like
gross
peas
stuff
and
right
peas.
there.
Okay. Listen, me, it's a lot of things we want to cook and put our kind of flavor to that we can eat raw. And I believe we could get more nutrition from them in that form. Because we used to eat these raw things and we grew up strong, never sick, never going to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see.
Yeah, I like the sugar snap peas straight from the garden too, Dan. They're really good.
No raw peas, okay. Sugar snap peas, yeah. Sugar snap peas tasty too, yes. I ate bush beans off the plant and it was good. Yeah, I eat a lot of beans, a lot of raw beans. Yes, I do like green peas out of the can. Okay, all right. Straight from the garden. Oh, yes. Pick them, peel them, and just eat them one time. Peas in the can is like. Peas in the can is like saying. All right, I eat
I've never
sugar.
had fresh chickpeas before. I've only had them from the can. Well, I've had dried ones as well.
Oh, you had the dry one. Okay.
Yeah, but you have to reconstitute them, of course.
And honestly, guys, I'm trying to stay away from them canned stuff too. The reason why I kind of believe that they put stuff in that to keep them from spoil. So certain things to keep them for lasting. So these things could be harming us as well. So I try to stay away from them. So you guys are gardeners now, so within your growing season, try plant as much thing as possible. And I'm trying to learn to can food now. Can my own food. So okay. I'll go
Me
like
too. I just started canner. I'm a baby canner now. I've
oh you're
canned a
the
few
canner.
things. I got everything I need now. I'm ready. I'm ready to start just canning everything.
Okay, so what you when you gotta have to can? Do you ever have a certain machine?
Well, it depends on what you're canning, of course, but the two things that you would need, one is just a big pot, and you just need a rack on the bottom of the pot so your glasses don't hit, or a pressure canner. So one of those two things, and depending on what you're making, would dictate which one you have to use. So things that are like low in acid, then those things you would have to pressure can, and things that have acid in it, then you would just water
Hmm,
bath can them. So I know that's a whole nother talk show right there, but
okay,
so those are the main things that you need. Either probably would need both of them, and then you're pretty much covered. And then of course your jars with the lids, you need those.
okay. I definitely because honestly, I grow so much food every year, and I give away a lot of food because I grow so much food. If I try to keep everything, it might spoil. Some might spoil.
Yeah.
So I rather give it away than see it spoil. But this year, I'm definitely looking to start canning some food. in those jars that I got, you know what I'm saying? I can have, because you just never know what's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true.
And we do hearing about the food shortage. I don't know about that. I don't know what is going on. But I'm here, it's been trending for a long time now, so we don't know. We just don't know. So we gotta be more prepared now.
Mm-hmm. I think it's important for people, and I say it all the time, is just as just start planting stuff so you can start learning just in case. You'll know, at least you'll know how to do it or get going.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
And then the second piece of that is you have to know how to preserve your food when you harvest it. Like you said,
Yeah,
if it's a zombie apocalypse, you don't want to give your food away. So
exactly.
you want to make sure you have a way to store your food for better
Yeah,
times.
I'm definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
So Stacy, are you gonna do some videos on canning? Since you're just getting started, you can do some videos on canning.
You see, you have this canner. I have a new canner. I have water, both like pickles, but never pressure can. But I will this year. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna learn how to can food this year. I'm definitely because it's some I don't it's some and you know I'm planting food every day and so I'm setting seed. Planting. I'm setting seed. I have so much squash that I plant and just set the seed. Just set them in a certain distance that they could just grow up. It's so much because I don't know. I have people will be looking for some, and I'm not giving away all this year because I don't know what's gonna be coming.
Yeah.
We gotta be prepared. We gotta prepare ourselves.
I'm trying to figure out how to store like things like potatoes and onions and the squashes, pumpkins and stuff like that because since I live in Florida, we don't have basements here. So
Okay,
storage is kind of like an issue. I can't like put things in my garage cuz they'll probably like just wither away and die from the heat.
okay.
So I'm trying to figure out ways to store things other than putting them in the freezer. So things like that, I wonder how they'll hold up for long periods of time down here in Florida.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely looking into that this year. I always give away, just give away. Come pick a bowl and just carry it. I ain't gonna stop giveaway, but I'm just not gonna give away everything. I'm definitely gonna be saving some this year. Okay, what part of Florida are you in?
Duval, I am in Central Florida. I'm in the Orlando area.
Okay, so about the potato challenge, the sweet potato challenge. So you're gonna do the video hoeing and sewing?
Yep.
I
I'm
want you to do it for real.
I am. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the sweet potato challenge. I'm gonna have to cut that sucker up real good, but I can do it.
I think you can do it. I think you can do it. It tastes pretty good. No joke about it. It tastes pretty good. It tastes pretty good. Just wash. I used to just bite it, and I still will do it up to today. Just like how I eat the carrots, just like how I eat the tomato, just pick them off the tree and wash them and eat them. But it's really a blessing able to do that though. Just walk outside and just say, you know what, let me go pick some fruit, some vegetables, and just start cooking. Let me ask you guys something. When you harvest your potato, do you cook it the same day? Huh?
Good night, Audrey.
Oh, gee, okay, let me see. Good night. Okay. Good night, Audrey. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you here. Thank you. Blessings to you. Thank you.
I've never grown any potatoes, so I don't have an answer to your
Oh,
question.
okay, okay. Hands in the dirt. I let my potato cure. Okay. I gonna have to wash that. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I let my potato cure. Okay. I'm gonna have to wash that sweet potato. Yes, yes, you gotta wash it. You wash it pretty good. But I'm looking forward for you guys to tell me how it tastes for real. I'm really looking. I expect you guys to try.
I didn't even realize you had to let potatoes cure. See, I'm learning something new.
But the thing, you see, I just pick them and cook the same day as well. You know what I mean? Like I harvest and start peeling and cooking. So I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I do it.
But you
Not
can't
every
you can't eat all them potatoes at the same time though.
right, exactly. You can. But sometimes I harvest the same day and start peeling and cooking the same day. But everybody do stuff they in different ways.
And do you think the taste is different when you do that?
When it more cure, it gonna have this a more relaxed taste. When it fresh, it gonna still have that that kind of the wetty, slimy thing inside of it. But if it cure, I think you wanna get a better tasting potato. I do think so. But that doesn't mean you can't eat it fresh. Okay? But I think it might get a better taste cure. Sweet potato. No, first year growing. Oh, this your first year garden of Eden growing sweet potato? Okay.
Okay,
No,
James
this
says
is I let it
I
see.
have
Okay.
dehydrated some food, but I don't know. I don't know if I would want to dehydrate like a pumpkin. I don't know if I would want
Okay.
to dehydrate pumpkin if I can grow it. I'm gonna try to grow some pumpkin this year.
Yes, I'm trying my first set this year as well. Pumpkin. I have a few of them. I set some seed. I threw them down to the bottom. Yeah.
Cause
Urban.
I feel like if it was a zombie apocalypse, if there was an apocalypse, that like gourds would be like a really good thing to grow because you would need them after the growing season is over. You would need those for later, and they store well
You
from what they
talking
say
about
they
a
use.
you talking about a gourd that
Yeah,
almost look like a squash?
yeah. Well, pumpkins are a gourd.
Okay,
So,
okay,
like those type of things, and squash, butternut squash, acorn squash, things like that. You can
okay,
usually like leave them like in a cool place and they will last for months.
okay. Urban garden. I thought you have to cure them. No, I'm not saying don't cure them. I'm just saying sometimes I just, you know, if I harvest potato and I want potato to eat, I just peel them and cook them. But I believe they taste better if you cure them. When potato, yes, I agree with that. When they cure, they get sweeter. I agree with that. My regular potato, yes, but sweet potato, I let them cure. I eat them sweet potato just like that, straight out the earth, wash and eat. I used to do that a lot as a little boy.
But Stacy, do you have like a special place that you store yours?
I think James Franklin asked you a question.
Yeah, I saw that, and um like I was saying, like I have dehydrated some things, but I don't know. As a matter of fact, I have like some dehydrated zucchini here on my desk, some zucchini chips. But I don't know if I would want to like kind of keep those in their original form if I could for as long as I could, like the gourds.
Okay. During the curing process, the starch inside a sweet potato convert to sugar, and it takes about 2 to 3 weeks with proper storage. All right, okay.
Oh, sitting on the kitchen table.
I still have butternut squash from last year. They store well. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, butter squash from last year, so almost a year. That's good, man. And
But I was wondering, do you have to worry about like the sunlight though on them?
I do think they might do better in a cool place. When I say cool place without the sun penetrating them,
Right.
I think so. So I guess if you're not planting or planning on sowing white potato, it's something like they can
Oh,
be
they're in the
eaten
garage.
right away. Definitely, you can eat them. I do it all the time. I do this all the time. What I'm telling you here is what I do. I've been doing from some. We in the mountain. My father harvests potato, and we just start, right there. We start the pot. So I'm not saying it's not gonna eat better when it cure, but you also can eat it straight out the straight out the soil. Let me see. Yes, you can. I dehydrated pumpkin from last season that I used to make pumpkin bread. Okay. My sweet potatoes are in my garage in a 17-gallon container. You already plant them, or you getting ready to bring them out? Okay.
That no, they're already grown. Those are the ones he harvested.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, all right.
But also, I think Stacy is in a cooler climate though, because I
That
don't think I
who?
can store things in my garage. It
Because
won't work out.
okay, Nikki said dark, a cool dark
That's
place.
cool.
Yes, I do. I believe that. Yeah, I think the sunlight might mess with them a little.
Hmm.
You can do all kind of thing with dehydrator. I gotta get one of those things. The dehydrator, I have to. I see people canning meat, all kind of thing. These chicken, people canning chicken. I guess it's
Yeah, I've seen
everything
that
you
too.
can. They get some sun, but not much. They look actually like they did when I harvest them in early August 21. Okay. Going and sowing, all you need to do is soak in warm or hot water and it come back like new. Okay. I mean,
That's
this
something to put in my pocket for later.
that's the thing, man. We learn from each other. Everybody have information. It's hot as
Oh, you're in the Atlanta area. Okay.
yeah.
It should be cooler there than it is here though. The weather
So
has been kind of mild right now.
so what kind of weather you get in Florida at this time? 80,
Uh
90?
hot.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. We are well, like this last week has been kind of mild. So we've been probably I'd say in the 80s. We've been like between the 80s and the 90s.
Oh wow,
But it
that.
was kind of nice today. It was a little breezy, so I think it might have been in the 70s today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's hot. It's getting hot already. I already burnt up a few plants.
The- so you have a covering for your plant?
I do have I like last year I covered everything, but I'm trying to not baby my plant so much and see if they can take the sun a bit better. But I know at some point I'm gonna have to cover almost everything. So the way that I kind of put together my garden, I put it together so that I can put shade up for most of the plants or have vining plants that will shade other plants.
Okay. So let me ask you something. When do you wet your plant?
Uh, Personally, I give my plants water when they need it, but I try to do it in the mornings. But if I don't get a chance to do it and they need the water, then I'll give it to them like in the middle of the day or at nighttime. But I try to do it mostly in the morning. But if I find a plant that I don't think is gonna make it through the night, he's gonna get some water. But I don't like doing it at nighttime because I'm trying to keep the fungus down or and the powdery mildew down.
Okay, okay. Hi David Corey, how you doing? Okay, well, what I'm gonna tell you, right? Seeing you getting that kind of heat, I think it's best for you to wet them all in the morning or late at night or in the evening when the sun down. In the middle of the day, I think that the soil gonna be so hot that no, that does damage roots for plants.
You think so? I
Yeah, but
just, I mean, I don't do it often, but like if I go out there and I'm like, I see a plant and it's like trying to commit suicide, I just go ahead and give it some water.
that's why you, no, I mean that's why you give them in the morning. So you give them the water to give them that strength that when the sun come, you know what I'm saying? They have this they have that strength. I remember I learned this one time, right? We had the whole place planted on and sun hot like fire. It almost was like a draft, right? And we had also go to the river for water and wet the plant then because it wasn't raining at all. And all of us go with buckets and jogging water in the middle of the day. And half of the plants them die. So from that day, I realized it's either in the morning or in the evening. I wouldn't recommend wetting when it's that steaming hot.
Well, I make sure I'm not putting hot water on them.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So,
Especially
because
if you use it up.
I think a lot of people don't think about that because when I take the hose out in the middle of the day, I make sure I run the water first because that water is hot coming out of the hose.
You see, look, hands in the dot say he water all in the morning or evening. In the middle of the day is, I don't reckon. I mean, you can do whatever you got to do, but I don't. I personally would not wet
Well,
my plants in the middle of the day.
let me preference this by saying that I'm doing that right now because it's not too hot
Okay,
because I'm not watering every day. So and I'm trying to put in an irrigation system. So some of the plants are getting water at different times than other plants.
okay, okay,
But
okay,
in a once we get into full summer, I'll probably just only be doing it in the morning and then
okay,
in the evening. But right now, it's a little bit wishy washy the way that I'm watering it. But they're all surviving. They're doing fine.
okay, 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 okay.
But I understand what you all are saying.
I mean, we are giving advice. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is always for us to do our own experiment. You know, and see what works for you. Because I could tell you this, and you do something else, and it worked for you. So I'm just sharing from my experience. But you know, it's always wise to do your own experiment because that's how you gonna learn. Okay. All right. Dan said the same thing. Early morning, late evening. That's how I know. Let me see. James Franklin, late you run a race of water in the morning and 1 hour before. Yeah. Yes. Basically, yeah. It's yeah. Let me
Well,
see.
my goal is to have my irrigation done so that everything is getting just water on the soil and not the leaves.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So that's the goal. Might take me a while to get there, but that's the goal.
You're gonna get there. Don't get me wrong. I have water in the heat of the day, but water grown hot. Water grown, not the plant. Okay, you water the ground,
Mhm.
not the plant. Okay. I wait till late in the evening to cool. The thing with me, right? The thing with me, I really do not wet my plants them like that because especially my big plant, the little one them that I know plant, I will go if no rain, I see it too hot, I'm gonna go and try wet them. But from the time the plants start growing, I stop watering them. I That's it because that's one the reason why I plant my plants them very deep, saving me from keep
Mhm.
watering them on a regular basis. The only plant I water is when I know plant a plant and I see that it need water, then I'm gonna go and take some water and wet them. From the time they start growing, I stop water because, like I said, there's a dew that fall in the night, especially when you have trees around you. That trees attract a lot of dew in the night, so that also help you. So it saved me from watering as much as I should. And then the next thing, if it ain't rain, I gotta go cry to hell to the creek to get some water. You know how far that is?
That's that gangster gardening again.
Yeah.
Going to the creek.
You dug to the creek. Humidity plays a big role in water time, no matter where. Humidity plays a big role in water, no matter where. Yeah, I do believe that too.
Yeah, we haven't hit the humidity just yet, but it's coming soon, I'm sure.
Okay.
That's the thing that I found about summer gardening is the humidity is crazy.
Oh. Hello, Teacher P. How you doing? Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I was looking at one of your videos, Stacy, today. I think the last one you released where you did the tomatoes and you had the irrigation system on there. I was very envious because I'm still working on mine.
Okay, I have irrigation system so it make it easy to water the plant and the base. Probably will extend the irrigation system for a new bed. Okay. Teacher P say hello everyone in the chat. I'm fine, my friend. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Just here enjoying, learning, sharing information.
Hey, I am going to shove off because it's getting a little bit late for me.
Okay, okay.
But I enjoyed being on. I enjoyed talking to everybody in the chat. And I
Thank,
learned a lot. I should be taking notes when I'm on here because
I mean,
I
sometimes
learned
you
a lot of
should.
stuff.
Sometimes you should. But thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you. You also share some valuable information as well. So that's what we do.
Well, thank you. All
I
right.
appreciate you.
Okay, now I have to figure out how to get out. How do I get out? All right. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for letting me on.
No problem. Anytime.
All right. Bye.
I have a video showing how to set up and where to buy material for irrigation system. Okay. Yes. I mean, we talk tonight was a we did hit a lot of different topics, and that's really interesting because we talk about health, we talk about gardening. I mean, we hit a lot of different topic, and then everybody was sharing information. We talk about the sweet potato, eating them raw. We talk about the frog legs. I mean, maybe if I was eating meat, I might have tried, but I don't eat meat. I ain't eat fish for like 2 years now. If I for eat meat, I might eat fish. Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, invest in your health. Try to, I mean, it's a hard journey to just tell yourself, all right, I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm not gonna, no, it's a journey and it's a process. And it's also come with discipline. You gotta discipline yourself. So it's not gonna happen overnight. We try, it's definitely not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take some time, but try to do like a research, try to find out what is superfood, try to find out food that have fibers, try to find out food with vitamin C, try to find out, just try to find out these things and apply them to your diet. Just apply them to your diet because you see what's going on, guys. And we just want to stay healthy as possible. Definitely. Going and sewing, thank you for joining tonight. Thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. We all learned something tonight. Everybody had some information to share. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, David Corey, eat more herbs. Yes, I definitely agree with that. And you know also what happened also more time. Yes. This was fun and yes, yes, you guys made me laugh for real. It was definitely fun and education at the same time. Everyone had some kind of information to share, and I do appreciate that for real. Thank you, Nikki. Take care. Have a blessed night. Yes, so we all got to get and try to eat as healthy as possible, man. We have a lot of in this community. We have a lot of good gardeners, a lot of people doing videos, sharing information. I mean, valuable information. So we just got to learn from each other and just grow and get better. You know what I'm saying? Good night, James. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate you guys. So, guys, yes, I'm going to be ending in a minute, guys. Who ain't subscribe to each other, subscribe to each other. Support each other, man. Everybody pushing good content out here. And everybody taking that time out to make videos, to post. You know what I'm saying? So much respect. Much respect, Dan. Good night. One love. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank each and every one of you to be here. I'm trying to basically keep up with the live. I was trying to have a live couple days ago last week, but the internet was really messing up. But now everything is back to normal. So I think I'm going to try to do a live once a week. So thank you guys for being here, man. I appreciate you guys. Good night. Peace and love to all. Blessing. Stay focused. Eat healthy. Keep gardening. Get that gardening going, guys. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I will truly appreciate that. Peace and love to each and every one of you. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.